Hey, Bushcraft family here today, guys, and welcome back. And yes, this is going to be a weekly thing. Everybody seemed to enjoy the last one I did, the weekly market review. Um, what I have found out that is these reports come out every Thursday, and they're a week behind when they get posted. So, or when I get them. So keep in mind this will be a week behind, even though it'll be new that when it comes out, I guess, is what I'm getting at. So, and what I'm gathering is it's some of the major growers in the United States and Mexico and wherever we get our produce and stuff, like different countries where like we get bananas and things like that. So they follow this market and report on shortages and weather and acts of God and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get started. Make sure this flips over. And yes, it has. Okay, so this is for April 8th, which came out Thursday of last week. Okay, so I'll probably end up start doing these on Mondays so that when they come out Thursday, I have time to read through it and stuff and get it out Monday. So the overview, let's go ahead and start with that. Supply is good on most items. Quality is good, although there are some weather-related issues. You know, the peelings and the ripeness and burns from frost and stuff like that. We are in the middle of a transition, and there are shippers that have moved to Salinas and Huron. I'm not good with odd words and stuff, as you can probably tell. But many shippers are still shipping from Yuma. Full transition will not be complete until the week of April 25th. Florida corn market is becoming active as we harvest in blocks that were affected by cold weather early in the year. We should see firmer markets in the southeast until we move to Florida and South Georgia over the next 3 weeks. Bananas, here we go with the bananas again. Markets remain firm due to the force of Marjune becoming declared by major global banana suppliers. Growers have suffered major damages to crops and infrastructure, causing a large ripple in the supply chain. We expect escalated banana market through at least the first quarter of 2021. So, yeah, we're going to start seeing some banana shortages. And I anticipated this a little bit because I've noticed just from my area, Walmart, I went to get bananas after I read the report last time, and the only bananas there were was organic. And for some reason, organic bananas, they just don't taste good. I don't know what it is. I've tried them, but usually organic stuff tastes a lot better. But I don't know. Maybe it's just the batch of bananas I got, they just didn't taste good. But I went a couple days ago and got some bananas because I'm going to dehydrate them. Same thing with apples. I got some apples before the price goes up, and I'm going to go ahead and dehydrate those too. And it'd probably be a good idea if you could get a good batch of them to make some applesauce and stuff like that. But anyway, we expect very active lime markets through the middle of April, avocados are becoming extremely tight due to higher demand and lower volumes. Volume estimate are coming out of Mexico due to yield loss. California estimates were revised down to expect a very active market until Pureview fruit arrives late May. Freight rates are skyrocketing, yep, due to shortages on equipment and rising fuel prices. Yep. Once gas goes up, everything goes up. So it just goes straight down the line from the next stage, shipping and all that stuff, and then they charge more, and you get the gist of it. We will start to see some market um, transitions in bell pepper supply from Mexico and Coachella over the next few weeks. Okay, so let's go ahead and get down to this. Again, most of the stuff is going to probably be the same, and if there's anything new, um, it'll pop up basically. And as you can see, um, apples and avocados are escalated. Escalated means that they're in very high, past high demand, and they have stages. I think I'll make a list or something on the side, maybe on my next one that shows um, the stages, I guess, of what these are. And as you can see, bananas, act of God, and this is a French thing. I'm not quite sure what that means. It's like disclosure or something like that. I'm assuming maybe somebody who does French can tell me what that means, but I think it's something to do with that. Um, something something they can't control or something like that. It's a legal thing. But anyways, bananas. Yes, if you got a dehydrator or something like that, or there's another way you can store. I don't even can you can bananas? I have to look in that. It would probably be kind of weird though. I know you can freeze them, so that's an option. Take them out of the peeling and then chop them up in chunks or something for for them to get easily thawed out and stuff like that. Berries are extreme too. Um, what I've read is everybody and their brother are eating a bunch of berries because they had something on the news or the media or something about elderberries being good to protect you from the the thing, and so everybody thinks every berry is good for you. Well, berries are good for you, but you know what I mean. Carrots are escalated. That went up a bit from the last report. So, and these are jumbo carrots. These are the ones you get in the bag that you have to peel and everything. Which I never really peel my carrots. I just scrub them down. I like to keep that skin and everything on there. Um, as long as you get the dirt off, they're good. Um, Garlic is extreme still. Ginger is extreme, and again limes. So if you like having some lime with your Corona, oh God, I just said Corona. I'm talking about the drink. Um, and here we go with the transportation. And I'm not going to go over this, but because we all know gas prices going up, and I like this report because it also tells you about um, the gas prices in different areas and how much it's going up. It's increase of 20% since you know what happened. Somebody went into an office and prices went up. So I'm not saying good thing or bad thing, but I'm just saying facts. Somebody went into the office and things went up. It went up 20% per, from, and I believe 316. It's on the East Coast. 316 in California. Oh, averages $3.98 a gallon. Ooh, man, I feel sorry for people in California. But as we see, the California weather is so nice. it's. I mean, they have a really cold day. Look at this. It's 62 degrees. Poor people. And I do like that they do the weather. I mean, this is all. Remember, this is past tense. So, um, and then it shows Yuma, Arizona, and stuff like that. Yeah. Oof, look at that weather in Arizona. In Florida, we got a rainy day, which has already happened, so it does no good to look at the weather, I suppose. Um, Unless we can get these things out beforehand. Maybe they're just behind, but from what I've seen, um, when they do these reports, it's always a week behind on Thursday. So, uh, good buys. Each week, our team spotlights um, commonalities based on how favorable prices are, or prices, quality, and supply are in the market. Stay ahead to trends and look for good buys and blah blah blah. But anyway, green beans and grape tomatoes are good right now, evidently. Um, let's go ahead and get past the good stuff right here, I guess. Yeah. Um, Fruits. Yeah. Again, avocados are going to be. Um, Usually, you can get avocados in my area. They're $1 a piece, 98 cents or something like that. So, unless you go for the organics are a little bit more. They're like a buck 50, $2. Um, Here we go. The weekly market review. Um, Temps in regions earlier this year um, revised to the California avocado estimates have been down to expected market until um, relief from Peru in late May. Again, bananas due to a lot of hurricanes in 2020. Um, Pineapples volumes are smaller in size, which I just got a misfit market, and my pineapple is I'm not sure if it's a average size or a small size, but I don't know if that says anything. But it looks like for a lot of the hurricanes that we had in 2020, all the tropical stuff is going to be smaller in size and stuff like that. It took a little bit of it took a hit basically. Red grapes market holds steady for the last week with a good supply and quality. New good grape qualities have higher price attached. So, like last time, the grapes were a little bit higher and higher demand. So now you see that the prices for grapes are going to go up. So be be ready for ready for grapes, and for the wine drinkers out there and stuff. I'm pretty sure that goes with it. So if their grapes go up, your wine goes up, stuff like that. Blueberries, the Mexican season with will continue with stable volumes until spring, into the spring. Um, so yeah, blueberries are pretty good. They're, like I said, and with like Georgia and stuff, their blueberries will start coming in. So I don't see any issues with blueberries anytime soon, which is good. I just got a batch of blueberries too because they were on sale, and I'm going to dehydrate those too. I'll just stick everything in the same bag and kind of have a variety mix and stuff. Again, blackberries, extreme. I don't know what it is. Strawberries is the same thing. Raspberries, um, showing steady volume with shippers and having slight increases. Yeah, berries are. I don't know. People are going crazy over berries right now, and the thing is, this report has nothing about elderberries. So, California, Arizona citrus. I had somebody ask me a question about the citrus, and I'm no expert in citrus. I just know I like, and um, it sucks when the prices go up on them. Because I remember when grapefruits, nobody liked grapefruit, and it was, you could get a big bag of grapefruit, and it was just a lot cheaper. And then everybody started eating grapefruits, so the price went up. You see a lot of that in the markets, whenever people start buying a bunch of stuff like brisket. It used to be the really cheap meat that you could go get, fairly cheap because you had to cook it slow and whatnot, until they started coming out with these shows, pit masters and all this stuff, and then the price went up, and it hasn't gotten too much cheaper since then. So yeah, it kind of goes in trends like that. But grapefruit California is available in California grapefruit is available in Riverside and in the Central Valley. Fruit is peaking on the smaller sizes, 40, 48, 56, I guess, um, whatever that is, mostly fancy grade. Lemons, minimal issues, and then we go to limes. Um, Again, we went through this last week about the limes are a lot smaller and everything. So, and it looks like, yeah, there's doesn't look like much difference from the last time. So, um, yeah, they're a lot smaller sizes and stuff like that, and more. It's going to be hard to get limes, basically. um, Everything here looks good, all sizes. Yeah, everything's available for the specialty type oranges and stuff. Yeah, all that looks good. Green leaves, all that stuff looks good. Red leaf, good volumes. The butter type, volume looks good. The market is steady. Let's go ahead and head down to the next section. And yeah, this is page 4. I don't know if, yeah, we have 7 pages in all. So iceberg lettuce supply and quality are good. The market has been steady to lower. Romaine is good supply. Not much there. Peppers are on a watch list. Huh. Supply remains tight this week as transitions to the new blocks ramps up out of Florida in the west. We are seeing gradual decline in the winter crop out of Salona, and will begin transition to, yeah, pretty much quality will be mixed. for the next few weeks. So, yeah, sweet peppers, excellent. Yeah, it looks like they're on a watch list, so they don't really know yet. Same with eggplants, it looks like. Cucumbers. Huh. Cucumbers, Florida volume remains steady. FOB prices are down this week. FOB. I'm not sure what that would be. Mexican crossing over lighter as season winds down. Quality overall remains good. We expect Coachella uh, to ramp up by the last week of April. Okay. English cucumbers look fine. Pickles remain. Pickle supply improve. Okay. Green beans are good. French beans, good volume on that. Zucchini and squash looks good. Melons, honeydew looks good. Um, yep, decent numbers. We expect, yep. And everything kind of goes in stages. One place will harvest, and then the next state or region will pick up after that. So the supply seems to be running in check, I guess you'd say. And here we go with the herbs. Um, Everything looks steady except for opal. Um, Basil is limited. And here we go with the rest of them. Looks steady, tight for savory. Again, lemon thyme is NA. No report or anything on that. Lime and lavender or lime leaves seem to be tight. And I think that, yeah, this is quality. So, yeah, pretty much everything's good with that. Artichokes are fair. Arugula. Yeah, I said it right. Arugula. Quality is fair this week. Asparagus. Low volume, good quality. Mexican volume is affecting Peruvian demand. Mexico, a good quality and high volume. Bok choy, good supply. Broccoli looks good. Brussels sprouts, availability will be improving as we transition, but expect market to remain active due to increased demand and quality. Now, like one of my last videos talks about stuff that's frozen vegetables and stuff. Now, say this stuff that's coming out in the market now, we won't even see that in frozen until next year. When they bring all this into market and they freeze it, and by the time we get it, it's a whole year difference. So when I say we're running out of uh, frozen vegetables and stuff, or the supply is low, that means last year crops that were frozen for our stores and stuff, they were having issues last year. So that means if we're having a good season this year for vegetables, next year frozen vegetables will be a little bit better. So you got to kind of, and the same thing with canning and stuff like that. When the cans and stuff, even though we may have the vegetables and stuff, the packaging, if there's no packaging, we can't put the stuff in the cans if we don't have the cans. So that's another thing to look at. But again, this is just the vegetables and just produce stuff. Cauliflower, good supply. Celery, good. Corn, again, watch list. It's going to be that way for I guess we'll have to see in how the fall comes in, and then there's the winter crops for corn. I know the winter crops this year took a big hit for corn because of the stuff that happened in Texas and Oklahoma and all throughout the blizzard thing that happened. Um, Cilantro, fennel looks good. Garlic, again, garlic. If you can find garlic in bulk, get it. Um, if you can find a place to plant it, plant it. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to find room somewhere to. And I'm still trying to find garden soil. I don't want to have to go buy a bags of garden soil because that is just going to be so expensive. I just want to go load the truck up and then dump it in the yard and then go from there. But yeah, if you can grow it, same thing with ginger. I've never grown ginger, but I'm pretty sure that you plant it and then you have to wait a whole season before you get to harvest anything. I do believe. Green onions look good. Uh, jacama, jicama, or whatever you want to call it. Study. Kale looks good. Mushrooms a watch list. I really want to try to, because I have this section in the basement. Um, I'm really thinking about getting rid of because I have a big area that just has filled with dirt, and I'm thinking about um, growing mushrooms down there. I think it'd be something good. Uh, Napa supplies are plentiful. Yeah, everything looks good here. Market firming up for radishes. Sweet pea, tight in volume, good quality, or snow peas. And I think that's um, peas and snow peas and stuff like that. I think that's a Canada type crop up there. I know they were having issues trying to get um, their peas out to market because they had no shipping containers. That's a whole different story. I've already touched base on it, and um, a lot of other channels now are coming up with saying, "Oh, what's happening with the shipping containers?" Like I said, I've covered that like maybe a month or 2 months ago. Spinach looks good. Quality is good. May see some discolorization due to weather. Same with both spinaches. Um, Market review. Spring mix. Sweet potatoes and yams look good. Starts soon next week. Okay, onions. Onions look good. Well, there's a lot to read here about the onions, but I think onions look good. We are seeing the lowest available equipment that we have in the last 8 years. Unfortunately, we do not see the situation improving until demand levels off and truck supplies increase back to historical normal levels. Hmm. So we may because it doesn't seem like may see a price increase on onions and potatoes again. I see this FOB pricing. I'll have to look up what the FOB stands for. Families box show. I don't know. We'll have to see. Tomatoes looking good. It seems quality is at. Um, I've actually picked tomatoes in Florida when I was a youngin. I think I was like 7, 8 years old. I was picking tomatoes. I loved it, but I had, I had to pull the bucket. You had these big old tubs that you had to get. Most everybody else would carry them around. I had to pull mine down the line. Jeez, And the thing is, you got paid 25 cents per bucket. 25%. Think about that nowadays. Oh boy. Again, apples, extreme, Granny Smith, and all these expected smaller sizes. Yeah, we talked about it last week. They just wasn't enough workers to pick them and stuff last season. Pears will remain slight tight, though August imports are available on the East Coast. Stone fruit. Good. Looks like good, good, good. Okay. Cherries, limited supply. Kiwi, steady supply available both coasts, California and Italy. Italian Haywards are available. And that is it, guys. We are done with this report. Pretty much the same. There are a few things that have went up in being limited or smaller sizes and stuff. It looks like onions and potatoes. We may have some issues there. Glad I'm planting that stuff. But again, guys, I want to thank everybody for watching. Please like, share, comment. If you do subscribe, which it's free, if you do subscribe, make sure you you hit that comment down below and say, hey, I'm new or something like that, and I will welcome you and all that good stuff. But it locks it in place. That way you're always going to be subscribed unless you stop watching or something like that. But YouTube likes to take away subs, so it's good to lock it in. All you got to do is watch the video and comment, and that pretty much locks it in. But I want to thank everybody again. Until next time, God bless.